Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to make an announcement. We are going to be embarking on a JavaScript tutorial, and this JavaScript tutorial is going to encompass all that you need to become a JavaScript developer, and that is basically for the front end, back end not included. Okay, so you're welcome to this course. The title of this course is Master JavaScript from Beginning to Advanced, and it's a complete course curriculum for web development. Okay, so we're gonna really share a lot of things in this course, so I would want you to sit back and follow up this course one after the other. We're gonna be dropping 2 videos every week till the end of this course, and at the end of the course we're going to upload the full video. So if you cannot follow the series, then you can easily download the full course, and that will come at the end of the series. Okay, all right, so let's jump started. So since we're talking about JavaScript, what is JavaScript? All right, you might be asking. Okay, I have a little slides which I'm going to show you, and what we have right here. So we can read from the screen. JavaScript is a high-level interpreted programming language primarily used for building interactive and dynamic web pages. Now, one of the most important keyword there is interactive and dynamic web pages. So JavaScript runs on the browser. It is used to build interactive web pages and also dynamic web pages. Okay, and it runs on the browser, which is called the client side. Now, for you to have gotten here to learn JavaScript, I believe that you know CSS and then you know HTML. Okay, of course, these are the 3 basic building blocks for the website, for every website: HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. So if you've not learned HTML and CSS, please, I would advise you to go back and learn HTML and CSS, because we're going to be using HTML and CSS in this course so that you will not get confused. Okay, so like we have here is a beautiful, it's used for building interactive and dynamic web pages. You go to a website, you click on a button, something happens. That is interactivity. Okay, JavaScript handles all of that. When you click a button, the page gets reloaded. You click a button, a form is being submitted. When that interaction is functions of JavaScript. Okay, and then JavaScript interprets codes as it's been written, your script. The way you write it from top to bottom is how it's going to read and execute those codes. Okay, so you might be wondering, why should I learn JavaScript? Why not other languages? Well, if you are going to be a web developer, on the front end web developer, JavaScript is a must for you. Okay, so one of the reasons, I have up to 7 reasons here. The first one is ease of learning. JavaScript is really easy for you to learn, very easy to learn. Okay, so if you have been finding it very difficult to learn, in this course I'm going to make it very easy. I'm going to simplify every concept, and then all the concepts we're going to be talking about here is not only related, it's not going to be related to only JavaScript. Is going to be pure programming concepts. Okay, and then we're going to be applying those concepts in the JavaScript programming. All right, so JavaScript is really easy to learn, and I'm going to really help you to learn it very easily. And the second one we have here says scalability. Yeah, JavaScript is very scalable in the sense that you can use it to build small applications, medium applications, you can build larger applications. It is also client-side interactivity. Just like I illustrated, client-side interactivity. The client side is the browser. The client is usually referred to the browser, because browser is a client, and when we have the client, we have the server. So the browser is the client. Okay, so because client side interactivity. So when you click a button, something happens. When you hover over a button, something happens. JavaScript handles all of that. Okay, and it is cross-browser compatibility. All right, so it supports a lot of browsers. It's compatible with a lot of browsers, almost all browsers. Yeah, almost all. It's compatible with all browsers. So if you're writing your script in JavaScript, then you are sure that it's going to work in many different browsers. Okay, now it has rich ecosystem. Yeah, JavaScript has a lot of frameworks, a lot of libraries that will help you to build more faster. But what we are going to be teaching here is the vanilla JavaScript. Okay, we're not going to teach any framework, but you need to understand how JavaScript works. You need to know the vanilla JavaScript before you can switch to learning a framework. Okay, we have so many frameworks. We have the React.js, we have the Vue.js, we have Node.js, we have a lot of them. We have the Angular and a whole lot of them. Okay, it's community support. So JavaScript have active large community support, so it's being supported by a lot of people. So this is another reason why you should learn JavaScript, because it has massive people who supports it. Okay, so the last one here is full stack development. Okay, now you may be wondering, what's the meaning of full stack? Okay, we have front end, and then we have the back end. Okay, so the front end is what we're going to be focusing. So front end takes care of what the user sees, the button the user clicks, but the back end is what the user cannot see, is what happens on the server side. Like when you submit, when you input your data, your name, your data on a form and then submit it, that form is being stored somewhere, the server side of the program. So JavaScript is a full stack development. What it means is if you choose JavaScript, you can also become a full stack developer. You can become a front end developer and also a back end developer. In the backend aspect of it, we have the Node.js, which is used for backend development. Okay, so if you choose JavaScript, you're not only going to be a front-end developer. So if your goal is to be a full-stack developer, then JavaScript is the right program for you. Okay, so these are the few reasons why I feel that you should learn JavaScript. There are a whole lot of them. Okay, so we go over to what do I need for this course. What do I need for this course? Okay, first you need a laptop. All right, you need a laptop to write a code. Now secondly, you need a text editor. You know, a text editor is actually where you write your codes. You know, just like those who do data entry, you know, they use Excel. So here that we do coding, we use something we call text editor. So examples of a text editor, we have the VS Code. You can go and download it. We have brackets. You know, we have a lot of them. All right, a lot of them. Now the last thing you need is a browser. You need a browser. You need a Chrome, Firefox, Edge. You know, you need this browser because, like I earlier stated, that JavaScript runs on the browser. So you need a browser to interpret your code. All right, when you write in your text editor, you use your laptop to write in a text editor, and then you use the browser to interpret what you have written to see the output. Okay, so another question is, who is this course meant for? Wow, now this course is meant for an absolute beginner. If you have no prior programming experience, you don't have anything to worry, because we're going to start from the core basics. And then if you have learned the basics and then you learn the basics, that means you are an intermediate. Now there's no problem. We're going to be covering from a beginner, intermediate, and the advanced. So if you want to advance from intermediate from beginner to advanced to intermediate, or from intermediate to advanced, we cover all of that from beginner to advanced. Okay, so this course is really going to take you from beginner to advanced level. All right, so let's go to the next slide. The next slide is what you will learn in this course. So you'll be wondering, okay, what are the topics you're going to be treating? What are the things you're going to be treating? So I want to state here that what you're seeing, the list you're seeing, are just the topics. We have numerous subtopics that will be coming under each of these topics. Okay, we've compiled all of this to make sure at the end of this you should be job ready. You should have become a developer. Okay, we're going to treat so many things in this course, so that's the reason why you have to follow this course. Okay, remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and make sure you click on the notification bell, because we're going to be dropping videos, we're going to be dropping lessons every week, so that you get followed up on this course. Okay, please also remember to share this video, like it, so that other people could see it. All right, so the first thing we're going to learn, we're going to go through the introduction to JavaScript. We're going to see some things about JavaScript, some things you need to, some explanations we need to introduce JavaScript to you. All right, number two, we have the basic syntax and data types. Okay, the syntax talks about the story talks about how you structure, how you write, the rules that guys how you write in a programming language. And we have the data types, and it talks about the types of data. We have the operators, we have arithmetic, we have logical, we have ternary operators. There are a whole lot of them. We're going to be treating all of these in topics and in subtopics. So we have another one, we have the control flow. Now this is where you if statement, if this happen, then this should happen, if this happen, else this happen. Then we have the switch, when we talk about the case 1, case 2, case 3. All right, so we have the loop. So under the loop, we're going to be looking at for loop, the while loop, and then the do while loop. All right, so if we have to iterate over and over again, then we're going to talk about functions, how you declare your functions, and a whole lot of that, and also the subtopic. There are numerous subtopics under the function. Now number 7, we're going to talk about arrays and objects. Okay, then we're going to talk about DOM manipulation. So the DOM represent a document object model. All right, document object model. So we're gonna look at how we can manipulate it, how we can delete, how we can add, and how we can change color, change styling, and a whole lot of that. So we're gonna talk about error handling. I'm gonna show you how you handle error, the exceptions, try and catch, etc. And then in this course, we're also gonna be treating the EX6 features. So all the EX6 features that have been introduced to JavaScript, we're gonna be treating all of them, and then we're gonna move over to functional programming. So we're gonna talk about the higher order functions, recursions, and polymorphism, etc., and a whole lot of that. And after that, we move over to asynchronous JavaScript, where we're going to talk about the callback, we're going to talk about our promises, we're going to talk about await and sync, and a whole lot of that. And then we're also going to talk about the EXIS models, that is the importing and the exporting, and a whole lot of that. And then we move over to OPP, which is object-oriented programming. We're going to be talking about classes. We're going to be talking about inheritance. We're going to be talking about prototypes. Okay, so these are the subtopics that we're going to be treating under this topic. Then we're over to the final one, number 16. We have the advanced DOM manipulation, how you can create, how you can append, and a whole lot of that. And number 16, which is not really the final, we're going to talk about the browser APIs. We're going to talk about the local storage, your location, etc. I mean, there are a whole lot of that, and a lot of more that we're going to learn in this course. I mean, this course is going to take you from beginner to advanced. So sit back, make sure you follow this series, because I mean, I don't think you can afford to miss this. You can't afford to miss this course. You can't afford to miss this course. Okay, so at the end of this course, I mean, you're gonna really be glad that you did. So follow us. Remember, if you have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, click on the like button, share this video, and always come back every week. We're going to be posting every week. We're going to be posting twice every week. At the course of the tutorial, I'm going to tell you when we are going to be posting, the days of the week that we're going to be posting, when you should look back for another video. All right, guys, thank you very much. One last thing you should do, if you have a laptop, download a browser and then download a text editor. In this course, we're going to be using the VS Code, so you can get the VS Code, and yeah, because that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using for this course, but you can use any code text editor of your choice, but we're going to be using VS Code in this course. All right, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and God bless you.